Welcome back to Time Serve, the channel that's getting deducted so you don't have to. I thought the whole point of going to court was staying out of jail. But today, this defendant is in front of Judge McNally wanting to go back in. This guy does everything short of begging Judge Dad to go back, citing mental health and having a roof over his head. But what gets me is this 35-year-old possible ESL teacher with a bachelor's degree seems to have a good family behind him, but his mental state of mind holds him back from finding any type of normalcy in his life, and Judge McNally knows it as he weighs the consequences of either decision. Tell us what you think by commenting below. Do you think this guy is safer behind bars? Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Mr. Ola.
Morning, Your Honor. Mike Hill-Crawford representing Mr. Ola. Mr. Ola is teaching for the record.
My name is Marcus Ola.
All right. So, how you doing?
I'm doing better.
Are you?
I'm on medication now. And
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I truly am. Let's talk about, so this is what's happened on this. There was a competency exam done. The charge was disturb the peace. Just give me 1 second. He was found competent to stand trial back on October the 9th of 24. He pled no contest on October the 16th. I don't know what to tell you about this, sir, this conduct here, but go ahead. Have you had a chance to review the report with him?
I have, Your Honor. I've had an extensive time to talk with him and his family. His mother and father were in the courtroom, Your Honor. And, he's appreciative of the opportunity to be on probation, Your Honor, and he's definitely thankful for the court's support to this point. He's happy to try to get his mental health under control. He's happy to report that his medication is working. However, Your Honor, in view of his circumstances, he's got another sentencing that occurred a few weeks ago before Hessen. He can't return home for at least a year, and he's got some other conditions there.
Wait a minute. He can't return home because the neighbor lives next door.
Correct. There are reasons for it.
Was this the same type of charge over there?
Very, very similar. It arise out of the same period of time where he wasn't on his meds and there were some issues.
So where's he going to live?
Well, that's kind of where I'm getting to.
I'm sorry.
Right now, he's currently unhoused, really. He's up in Washtenaw County near Ann Arbor. He is getting the mental health support he needs at the Washtenaw Community Health Center. He doesn't have a car. He's not working. With the help of his family, he's applied recently for SSI so he can get some type of income. The bottom line is he knows he has to pay for his past transgressions, but we don't feel that probation is appropriate. He'd prefer a reasonable jail period, Your Honor. So, again, he gets some more time to get stable. Hopefully his Social Security.
He wants jail?
He'd prefer jail time, Your Honor, because he's not going to be able to get back.
Lisa, can you have probation or somebody print out Judge Hessen's sentence?
Well, Your Honor, just looking at this recommendation, he won't be able to get here for court work from Washington. He has no car. He won't be able to pay any fines or costs. He just won't be able to do this.
Well, he's on probation to Judge Hessen, though, right?
Right. So, and what our plan is, Your Honor, because I've had a sidebar with Judge Hessen this morning, is that if this court is willing to sentence him to some reasonable jail time, Judge Hessen would consider rescinding the order for probation, giving him jail time, and having a month concurrent. Because he can't comply with.
Well, if he's going to, here's my issue. If he's going to, I don't even want to say it. If he's going to continue to engage in this type of behavior, what is the consequence?
Well, Your Honor, it's the jail time.
I know, but
him personally, he does not want to go through this again. There's renewed dedication by him and with the support of his family to keep him on his meds. He's doing better. He's feeling better.
The point is, if I just give him jail and Judge Hessen just gives him jail, he goes back home and he does the same thing over and over.
it's not going to happen again, Your Honor. I was off my medication and I was believing things that weren't true and thinking things that weren't true. And now that I'm in a more stable position, I look back and I'm horrified with how I treated this courtroom and how I treated the police officers and how I treated my neighbors. I never meant to harm anybody.
Why, were you disrespectful in here with me?
I was.
When, I don't remember this.
When I first came to speak to you,
Thank you.
I was in a manic episode.
I know, but what did you say?
I didn't say anything disrespectful, but I was kind of like laughing and looking back at the court. I was just,
Oh, that's disrespectful.
yeah. I didn't understand the full scale of what I was doing.
And maybe the court might consider if they want to keep an eye on him for a while, put him on probation, but maybe remove the conditions of, the fines and court work, because that's what's going to get him thrown in jail regardless. If they want him to, you guys want him to check in periodically, so you guys can make sure. We can understand that. Perhaps Judge Heston would also be okay with that, but he can't pay anything. The family's kind of tapped out. They're doing what they can at a distance for him.
And you live on Antigua Road, correct?
Correct.
Well, he's unhoused right now. He doesn't live.
Well, I know, but before, I should say. I apologize. Yes, that's where he was living, right?
Correct.
You realize when you're asking him to go to jail, if you don't want to do probation, because I personally think the main thing you need is mental health treatment, and it needs to be continued.
I agree.
And hang on, if I send you to jail and not place you on probation as you're requesting, guess what? That means you're not getting mental health treatment. And guess what? That means I think you're going to do the same thing again. And you can tell me, no, it's not, Judge. It'll never happen again until the cows come home. Your history doesn't tell me that. So when you're talking about going to jail, I want you to understand, if the reason we put people on probation is we want to help rehabilitate them, and you need some help. And if I just send you to jail, guess what? That means that I can't rehabilitate you because I can't give you jail. You have every right. You have every right to request that I send you to jail and not be placed on probation. That came into effect, I'm going to say, 2 years ago, but I'm losing track of time. What if you don't want to do the probation, it's not going to be pretty. It's just not going to be pretty. You want to spend Christmas in there and New Year's in there and February in there and all of January in there, then that's your business.
Your Honor, it's not that I want to, it's that without having a place to stay.
I get it.
Is there a way to remove those conditions, waive the fines and costs and no court work? But he can still check in if you want to extend it to 24 months.
Well, I'll take the fines and costs.
Hang on a second. I'm not negotiating here. I'm sorry. I'm not negotiating. Look, you need some help. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm putting this sentence over, Lisa. You're to continue. This is a condition of your bond. You're to continue mental health treatment. Okay.
Okay.
You're to take meds as prescribed and in dosages prescribed. And I'm going to give you a sentence date, and I'm going to see how you're doing in a month. And you're going to bring me a report from the mental health specialist, the treatment specialist. It's going to tell me how you're doing. Okay, folks? Do we understand?
Okay.
Why don't you give me about 5 weeks, Lisa, and I'll think about this. But I think he needs to be on probation. And I'm not saying I'm not going to grant his wish and send him to jail, because he has that right. I think if you let me play through this with you, I think it'll be better. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, but where will I stay in that meantime?
That's up to you. I can't override Judge Hessen's order, send you back to Antigua Road.
I understand that. That's why I would prefer to go to jail, because at least I'll have a place to sleep and I'll have food.
Where'd you stay last night?
At the hotel Red Roof Inn in Ann Arbor
How long you been there?
since November 10th-ish.
That's got to be killing you financially, huh? How much do they charge a night?
It's like $600 a week.
Did you talk to Judge Hessen at all about lifting that one condition or not?
I talked with her about her willingness to rescind her current order in view of what you ordered. So she wants to see what you do to see if she finds that's something that she can create an order that comports with.
How'd you get here this morning?
My dad picked me up.
When are you here again?
2 weeks. Second, Your Honor.
2 weeks from today is Christmas, so it's got to be the week before that, right?
I'm here on overflow on the 18th, and then I'm here on the 20th on arraignments.
I don't want to sit in jail, and I don't want to not have you on probation. If you want, I'm going to send you to jail, but you're not going to like what I'm going to do. I think I need to talk to Judge Hessen about this a little bit. And so I'm proposing that we adjourn it 1 week. I'll talk to her. And you come back for sentencing next week. I won't put you off after that.
Okay.
I understand the dilemma fully and completely. You got a bachelor's degree from Albion College?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I remember reading that this morning and I'm thinking, why are you not taking advantage of that? We can get you some help. That's an impressive degree. What was your degree in?
English and Spanish.
So you have you had a teaching certificate?
Yes, sir.
You probably don't have that anymore.
I still have, well, I have an ESL teaching certificate, teaching English as a second language.
How old are you?
35.
I really don't want to send you to jail. I will if you want me to. If you tell me, Judge, I want to go to jail, I'm going to send you to jail. That's
Got
up
a
to
moment to confirm.
Yep.
Start a moment.
Go off the record.
15 minutes later.
Thanks. I'm on the bench right now. Okay, thanks, bye. All right, your name?
Marcasola.
Name?
Michael Crawford.
What do you want?
Thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate the opportunity for us to review this a little bit more. After talking with my client about this and his family, we appreciate the court's willingness to take a week out to communicate with Judge Hessen, and we'd like to take advantage of that, give you an opportunity to see if there's something else that can be fashioned as an alternative.
We'll adjourn this 1 week to December 18th, Lisa. At what time?
8:30.
At 8:30. Make sure that you remind me to talk to her. I'm going to need a copy of the PSI and a copy of her sentencing, okay? Thanks. All right, go down the hall and get your notice. I wish you well. Continue your mental health treatment, though, please. Okay, sir? Did you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
And I went back in the notes and I saw then you were really disrespectful with probation. I'm not gonna hold that against you, but you cannot act like that. Got it?
It won't happen again, sir.
All right, yeah.